everybody, and welcome back to Mark's Cards 84. Today, as you can kind of see in front of us here, I have started to go through a lot of my old cards, most baseball and football. I think there's a few hockey mixed in and out of this couple boxes that I got here. So as you can tell, I kind of started to go through them. Some of the cards I saw, and I'm like, maybe I should start recording this just in case we find some goodies here. But we got it's a Pinnacle Summit Derek Jeter 96 rookie. There's another select certified edition Derek Jeter. Now these cards aren't in great condition. You see they got a little bit of a bend to them and stuff, so unfortunately they're probably not worth as much as they could be. But there's a Chipper Jones select certified. Those are the baseball ones that I've found. Some of the football ones that I've found so far. There's an Eddie George 1996 Fleer rookie. Not sure if that's worth anything. A Laser View Warren Moon. It was really cool looking if you can see it. Those laser views are really neat. There's a Michael Irvin. Says most games 100+ yards season. There's a Dan Marino. I don't even know what these are actually. These are Upper Decks from, let's see. Trying to find the date. Some of these are really hard to see. It looks like 1996. Yeah, so Elway 96 Upper Deck. These are Tops. They're 96 as well. So Shining Moment. That was, yeah. And then a Jim Kelly. That was a Warren Moon. That was a Jim Kelly. So yeah. So we're kind of going through a lot of these. We're kind of just flipping through really quick. So if you don't see a card or something and you want to see more of it, let me know. Just kind of post down below. But so we got like a Hollingsworth, Frank Thomas, Ordonez, Jack McDowell. These are really cool. There's a 96 Flares. You can see the color on those things. Man, those things sparkle. So, like I said, I'm going to be going through these kind of fast. If you see some cards that that I should definitely like look closer at or something, or you want to see another like a close-up picture of, just comment down below. Let me know, and I'll try to post a picture on my Instagram or maybe my Twitter account or something. So Sean Barry, David Nolson, Jason Giambi. What is this? This is the Topps Finest Edition. Todd Zeal. Yeah, a lot of these people I don't even know who they are. Lance Johnson, Steve Avery. Nice. You might hear my kids walk in and out of here a couple times because they really want to get in the video, but I think right now they're rollerblading, so but we'll see. So we got a Finest Sterling, Jose Canseco, Roberto Alomar.
I left my iPad in here.
Okay, son, you can grab it. I don't even know what that says. Rich Arulia. Anybody remember these? Give the video a nice big thumbs up if you remember these. This wasn't even scratched off. I can't believe it. I have actually a ton that aren't even scratched off. Official game card from Fleer. Let's see. What do we have on this one? Kevin Ritz, DJ Cernoff, Mark Blowers, Andre Scalaraga. Let's see. Kevin Brown, Pat Listash, Manny Ramirez. I used to collect a lot of him. Daryl Hamilton. And as you can see, like, I mean, when I was a kid, I didn't take care of a lot of these cards, unfortunately, so they're not going to be in the best shape. But you know what? We're going to go through them. Maybe we can find some good ones in here. There's an old Mark Grace card. This one is a... when is this? A 96 Donruss. Let's see, what else do we got? Tony Clark. Jeff Bagwell. I was a big Bagwell collector back in the day. Big Frank Thomas collector back in the day. This is Norberto Martin. These are kind of cool. I don't even remember those. Those were like signature cards or something. I think they're, what is this? Yeah, Leaf Signature Series. So that's really neat. Okay, Chuck Knobloch. I might be saying these names completely wrong too. Brady Anderson. This is a Cal Ripken Jr. Everybody remembers Cal Ripken. Mark. I'm not even going to try to pronounce his name, so let's just keep moving on. Mike Matheny. Let's see. We got Derek Bell. These cards are just all over the place and crazy. Reggie Sanders. Sammy Sosa. Ray Ordonez. Manny Alexander. Let's see, what else we got? There's a Mark McGuire. Alan Benez. Michael Tucker. And Tom Candiotti. I don't know if anyone remembers this, but this is a 23 karat gold Ken Griffey Jr. memorial card or something like that. The Bleachers card. This might have been one of those like mail order type cards. I don't remember. Yeah, 23 karat gold. There's a serial number and everything. I've obviously kept these in the case, so these are actually in really good condition. There's a few of those I have. I think I have a Cal Ripken one as well. There's a Jason Smith. There's a Andy Pettit. Nice. Haven't heard that name in a long time. Ray Langford and Mike Messina. I saw a lot of Mike Messina. So hopefully you guys don't cringe at this, but a lot of these cards are literally just in like Sports Authority bags or brown bags. And it's hard to see this now as being an adult, to see the collector of myself. But yeah, it's hard to see some of these cards in the shape they're in. I don't even know his name. Oh, here we go. Nice. So here's another one of those gold cards. This is a Henry Aaron Home Run King 755. So it's pretty cool. Pretty cool. Sorry if that was loud. This is Jason Bates, Darrell Hamilton, and Alex Rodriguez when he was with the Mariners. Tons of these cards. Holy moly. Let's see. JT Snow. We have Jim Edmonds, another JT Snow. John Mabry, Andy Benez, and who was this? I think it's Kenny Lofton. Yep, Kenny Lofton. Oh wow! I actually found the. There was the case that the little sleeve that the Hank Aaron card came in. At least I kept some things, I guess, huh? There's tons of these cards. This is obviously going to be a multi-part series. Chad Mottola. Don't know who that is. These are I think these are my favorite from '96. Shane Reynolds. These things just, I mean, the shine on them. If the light hits them just right. What else do we got? Andres Galarraga. There's a Sandy Martinez. Sorry. And this is another cringe thing that I had going on with these cards is a lot of these cards, like the coating, there's a Mark Ripien. The coating that they put on these cards or whatever, I guess over time, you know, with the heat and stuff, they got really sticky. So, like, they stuck together really bad. And so some of the cards get the actual covering completely pulled off, and it just ruins them. So, always make sure, sleeve your cards, especially if they're good ones. And if you don't know if they're going to be good, sleeve it anyway, because look at this. Yeah. And then it just takes pieces of it off. Fred McGriff, I used to collect a lot of his stuff. I don't know who that is. Let's see. I was a big Braves fan in the 90s. I think a lot of people were. Sean Dawkins. Yeah, like, look at this. Oh, so bad. There's a 95 rookie, Steve McNair. Sweet, that's kind of cool. Bam Morris. Mike Messina. Jack McDowell. Look at this. Whole stack of cards just stuck together. And you see what happens when you pull them apart. Yeah. All right. See if we can get these apart too. Sorry. I know the collectors out there are like, why are you doing that? Deja Vu, Raul Mondesi. This Sammy Sosa is stuck good, but as you can see, the corners are pretty bad. Got to get them apart somehow. Dave Justice. I was a big Dave Justice fan, obviously. Charles Johnson, Ozzie Smith, and you can see how when you rip these apart, it just takes the color and stuff right off of them. So, I mean, grading these would just be really bad. Oh, this, I think it was a Gary Sheffield at one time, but it's in really bad shape now. Felipe Caspo or something maybe. Mike Busby. There's another card behind it. Quentin McCracken. Let's see, we got a Will Clark. There's a Cal Ripken that's all messed up. These were obviously just destined not to be good cards. Jim Thome. I saw some stuff online about Jim Thome as far as like actually being somewhat of a collector item, but I don't know. You'll have to let me know. Another one of these $1 million hits, unscratched. See, these don't stick, which is kind of nice, but yeah, no clue. No clue. I even have some of the old boxes that they came in. All right, Ryan McGuire, Dean Palmer. This guy. You know what's really funny is while I was going through a lot of these things, I was thinking, I bet you would think that the actual checklists, so these like, you would think these checklists would actually be more rare than some of these cards, because I guarantee you a ton of people threw these away. But for some reason, I always kept checklists. It's like, I never checked them off, but I always kept them. And there was a lot of neat checklists back in the 90s too. I don't even know, does anyone remember when they stopped making checklists for cards? I haven't seen a checklist in a while. So these are some Leaf Preferred. Joey Hamilton. Another card back here. Well, gotta pull them apart. Cecil Fielder. Got a Brady Anderson, Jim Edmonds. Another Cal Ripken Jr. We like Cal Ripken. No clue who these are. So I remember this guy, and this is actually, I really wish this wasn't stuck, because this one, hopefully it didn't hurt it too bad. It looks like it did a little bit, but not too bad. Moises Alou, and if you can see, this is actually got like a little hollow to it or whatever. So that one actually might be a little bit more than just your regular card. So we'll put that one aside as a check on the price type thing. Juan Gonzalez. These were pretty sticky cards too. Let's see, Greg Vaughn. Smoltz. These cards are really pretty too. Leaf 96 Studios. Unfortunately, as you can hear, they were sticky though. Ozzie Smith. Jose Canseco. I was a big hitter kind of guy. I like McGuire, Canseco. It's a big Albert Pujols, Paul Wilson. There's a Brian Jordan card. No clue who some of these people are, so I'm kind of just flipping through really quick. There's Reggie Sanders, Eddie Murray. Some of his cards are pretty valuable. Jason. Yep, that guy. Ooh, that's a big stack of cards. Joey Hamilton. Johnny Damon. John Valentin. Brett Boone. Oh, we had another card stuck behind the Jolly Valentine. And it is Randy Johnson. Scary face. And Roger Clemens. And behind the Clemens is Will Clark. All right, there is still a bunch more cards in here. I'll just keep pulling them out. What we'll probably do is we'll probably just do this first bag, and then now that I got them all out, I can put them in a box or something. I'll do that off camera, but just Steve McNair. But at least you kind of get an idea of some of the cards that I have and how old they are. Look at this checklist. Super, super tiny print. This was for 96 Fleer football, looks like. There's a Vinny Castilla. Maybe one of you guys can pronounce that a little bit better than me, but nice big old bow in that one. Some Ivan Rodriguez, Joe Carter, Big Mo Vaughn. Nice. Let's start another pile here. I'm not sure who that is. Another rookie card here, Robin Jennings, I guess. Another rookie. This looks like Eric Owens. Alex Ochoa. Like I said, if you guys know any of these people and think that I should definitely keep these cards, I'll kind of keep each of these videos and these cards separate by the video that I do, so that I can easily find out what cards I need to pull aside. So please, if you know anything about these kind of cards, just comment below or send me a message or something. Oh, here we go. Here's another Derek Jeter rookie. Let me put that over there. I know a lot of the Derek Jeter rookie cards are really expensive, and then again, some of them aren't. So, but just to make sure, I'm putting all the Derek Jeters aside. And I know the chippers are pretty sought after too, so I put all my chippers aside as well. So we have a Jim Edmonds. We have a Barry Bonds Sanfran. We have a Charles Johnson. Then we got some football cards mixed in here. Mark Carrier. This is a Kansas City versus Buffalo card. Neil Smith. Andre Coleman. Still a few more down in here. Not a ton more, but we're almost done. And then we'll move on to the next stack for another time. So we got Jim Thome, if I'm saying that name right. Another Jeff Bagwell. There's a Bernie Williams. A Manny Ramirez. A really, really scratched up Jason Randall. Or is that... Sorry, Kendall. I was young in the 90s, so I don't remember a lot of these people, unfortunately. Super serious Greg Maddux. Good old 90s Braves pitchers. These are actually metal or tin or something. So, not sure if these are collectibles, but they're pretty thick, like metal cards. A ton of these, and I obviously left all the protective film on, even though it says to remove it. You gotta leave it on, right? There's a Jason Smith. We got, I'm trying to pull these apart so you don't have to listen to it. A Derek Bell. George Arias, John Valentine, and Jeff Seppen. Nothing fancy about them. Here's who is this? Paul Molitor. This is one of those Leaf Steel cards. Let's see. These are empty boxes. Here's a Robin Jennings. Sorry, I should have pulled them all apart first, I guess. But that wouldn't have been fun. I would have seen all the cards before you guys. So Eric Owens, Chad Matala, Paul Wilson. And see, these are the cool things I was talking about, like with checklists. So this is like a Jeff Bagwell checklist. And I know they made some like special checklists back in, at least in the 90s when I was collecting as a kid, For football and baseball, they had like special prints on them, so you could like collect all the different checklists too, which was kind of cool. Here's a Michael Tucker Steel card. Ryan Klesko. I used to love me some Ryan Klesko back in the day. Left field Ryan Klesko. Jim Thome. A lot of these people, I'm sure, they're probably like, okay, why are you keeping that card? Just throw it away already. But you never know. And as a kid, every card's valuable, except for when you try to store them, I guess. JT Snow, Jay Bell, and Rico Brogna, maybe. Another steal. This one is a Darren Dalton. Box. Oh yeah, some more of these Flair cards. There's a Johnny Damon. Rico Brogna. Some of them's hard to see because of the shine. Chad Curtis. Todd Jones. Sean Barry. Jimmy Key. Tony Phillips. Luckily with these cards, they got a little bit thicker than normal stock, and the coating on them, they really keep in good shape. So there's a Kurt Schilling. Bip Roberts. John Franco. Jeff Bagwell. What is this one? This one's a Jason Smith. Ooh, look at this one. This is a checklist. And it is literally just a gold checklist. So that's pretty cool. Gold on one side, not gold on the other. That's neat. Put that aside. Let's check that one out later. Julian Tavares. I can't even read that name on there. Cio Fernandez. Kevin Apier, maybe. Edgardo Alfonso. Lee Smith. Dave Nilsson. Jason Giambi. Chris Hammond. And I believe that's it. Let me double. Nope, there's just a couple more. I think these are the couple football cards I had sitting aside here. Bernie somebody. A good old Ricky Henderson. There's a golden moment. Thurman Thomas. There's a Frank Rodriguez. And if you guys need to know what year some of these cards are, and I don't say it or you're not sure, just like I said, comment, send me a message. I can give you the year. A lot of these are going to be between the 94 to 96 time frame, at least for these few boxes. Chan Ho Park, 96 rookie. 3 more cards to go, guys. There's a Toby Wright. Bernie somebody again. And last but not least is a really bad condition Mark Brunell. All right, guys. So, like I said, I have a ton of cards to go through. This is a lot of my old collection from back in the 90s when I was a kid. I collected baseball, football, basketball, hockey. I'm actually going to take this camera and give you a little sneak peek. Oh, look what else I found, too. This is kind of cool. A little throwback. Found some old Beckett. So this is a Chipper Beckett from June of 1996. You can see that. Here's one from August of 93. And here's a basketball one from October of 95 with, I think that's Karl Malone, the mailman, on there. So that was kind of cool to find those old things. And let me actually get the camera and walk you over. Not really walk, but as you can see, we have a ton of cards to go through. Some of them are actually still in the old boxes that I bought them in. But there's tons, and there's actually 2 tubs of the cards, and that's just part of it. So, like I said, guys, we have a ton of stuff to go through, and hopefully we can get through it in the next few videos. I don't know how many videos this is going to take, but stay patient with me. make sure you watch the videos. Try to help me out. Let's try to sort these things out. Maybe if some of them are good enough, I'll send some off to grading. We'll see how we do. So, like I said, guys, I appreciate you tuning in, and make sure you like the video, comment on it, let me know what's good, what's not. You know, maybe I can get rid of some of this stuff. And definitely subscribe, guys. Really appreciate it. I know I appreciate it. My family appreciate it. We all appreciate it. It's a lot of fun, and hopefully I can get my son into doing some of this card collecting stuff like I used to. So, all right, guys. Well, that does it for this time. And like I always say, I'll see y'all next time.